You know who I be, they call me Slapside. I play that Call of Duty, schooling all the newbies. If you down to learn, then go and press play, cause I'm only down aiming for that first place.
Yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy Mr. Slapside, and man, I'm feeling real nostalgic right now just looking at this gameplay right now. This gameplay is new gameplay, but this game just brings fond memories, man. I mean, I remember I was only playing TDM back in the days when I used to play this game. I was playing on the PS3 and I made a name for myself. You know, I played this game religiously, I'm not gonna lie. Got good at it on TDM, didn't play domination, nothing like that, didn't play ground war, and I was like a TDM slayer, and I was pretty good. I had a 1.87 or a 1.67 I believe, and I was okay, you know. I wasn't that good, but like I was a rushy player, you know, like I always pushed forward. I never really camped, but you know, this was the game, man. I mean, this was my gun right here. This was the M16 in Call of Duty. This M16 is a beast. Like, this thing will melt a G11, it will melt a FAMAS, it will melt the fucking, what's that gun called again? The MSBS. Maybe not the MSBS though. That shit was hella strong, dude. But you know, just comparing the guns, like the pistols in this game, they were really good. It felt like a real pistol. And you know, little things did piss me off in this game a little bit, like Juggernaut and Last Stand. But other than that, I can't really complain. I mean, the game was straightforward. It was real organic. You could tell it just like was real simple. There wasn't a lot of BS like Call of Duty Ghosts. You got a million perks, you got a million kill streaks, you know. Like, this game had only 3 kill streaks, and it was about who could get it and what fashion you could get it in. Like, the fashion I'm getting it in right now, I'm getting it in, man. I mean, I'm going in, you know. Right now at this moment I'm warming up. In the beginning I was kind of getting a feel for it, but we doing our thing. As you can see, you know, me and my team, I'm playing with 2 other people. We were beasting, man. It was really fun, you know. I had a good time playing this game. It brought back fond memories and just brought that fun factor back of why I like Call of Duty. I know some of you guys may not have played this game. I'm not saying you guys got to play it, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is one of the first Call of Duties. This was the foundation. And if you look at the Call of Duties today, you know, they're just too intricate. I mean, there's too much BS, and you know, sometimes you gotta simplify things. Sometimes being simple is better. Like, for me, I don't like it when my car is all souped up with like a big spoiler, big body kit. I like it simple, man. I like it real simple. What I'll do to a car is just kind of lower it, tint the windows, get some nice rims, and just fix my engine. You know, I feel like simplicity is the key, you know, just like dressing too. You know, sometimes you want to get real intricate, real flashy and stuff, but I think keeping it simple is cool. You know, like for dressing, you know, me, I just wear pretty much, you know, just like a cool shirt, you know, nice jacket, got my denim, and just some boots. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it real simple, but sometimes you might want to go out there, get loud with it, you know, and that's cool too. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It just depends what your cup of tea is, but I think being simple is the way to go because deep inside you got to go hard. But right here, we're going real hard in the paint. We're pretty much going inside their spawn, as you can see, and I pick up another M16. I don't know if there was scavenger in this game. I believe there was bandolier, which was similar to it. I'm not sure, it's been a while, but this M4 right here is a beast also. Like, this game was balanced, man. I mean, I'm not here to like say it's the best, you know. I believe in my heart that I had the most fun in this game, and it you know, it just brings back memories, like I said. So, you know, I'm not here to like, you know, tell you guys to play it, like I said, but I got a couple topics I want to talk about. I actually wrote down this stuff, so I want to talk about sports. This is crazy, guys. Like, a lot of stuff is going on in sports right now. So, starting off with this boxing fight coming up April 12th. It's gonna be Bradley versus Pacquiao. And you know what, guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be a very hard fight for Pacquiao. I believe that the first fight, a lot of people thought that Pacquiao lost. I rewatched the tape with no audio, and it was closer than everyone thought. You know, Pacquiao did get the more damaging blows in, but he didn't land that many punches. You know, Timothy Bradley landed a lot of punches. Even though they weren't really strong punches, he scored, you know what I'm saying? So on paper, he did score a lot, you know, so I would have gave that match a draw. Like, that should have been a draw for sure. I don't see how he pulled that out. Like, you know, I think there's some controversial issues going on in there, but I think that should have been a draw. But moving on, I'm gonna talk about college basketball now. Okay, so with college basketball, the Final Four coming up. I saw a couple of the Sweet 16 games. I saw the UConn upset, and I saw Florida play. And right now, Florida's #1 for a reason. Like, if you look at Florida, they look like an NBA team. Like, those dudes are big, man. I mean, they're big in the paint, and that's exactly what owns people in NBA. You gotta be big in the paint, you gotta have good defense, real balance, and just structured really well. So the other guys are quick, they could shoot and all that, but I think Florida, man, they're heavy favorites all the way, man. I mean, that's all I gotta say. But UConn, man, they look like a young team with like the mentality to win, like they're really on some teamwork shit, you know what I mean? So I really think that's gonna be an awesome Final Four. And the other two, they're the same as UConn. Like, I don't know, they just seem more speedy, it's like they have more speed and they have good shooters, but I don't know, man. I just feel like Florida's really dominant in the paint. And when you're dominant in the paint like the LA Lakers back in the days, whew, you're gonna do some damage. But anyways, I want to talk about NBA. I just talked about college basketball, right? So yeah, now I'm gonna talk about NBA. Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, tonight it's gonna be great, man. We're gonna see OKC go against the Spurs, Mavericks, and Clippers. Is it? I think it is. But like, I like the West. I like watching the West because when I watch the West teams play on NBA, I enjoy it because of the offense. But when you look at the East, I mean, as far as like Pacers and Miami, I don't really think the other teams are gonna really match up well. But like Miami and Pacers, they're really strong defensively. They're really balanced, and they just like, they make it hard for you to get in the paint. So, if you think about it, man, just like football, you gotta be able to run the ball, and you gotta play good defense, real sound defense. And if you can't do that, then you're just gonna be a throwing team and you get real predictable. And what I'm trying to say, the comparison is that with basketball, you can't just be always a perimeter shooting team. You gotta be able to go in the paint, drive it, pound that shit, and just do what you gotta do. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's your boy, Mr. Slapside, 50-3, yeah.